Give me 1 second. So hope you can see my screen. So first of all,
Yes.
why we are learning Python? Yes. Okay. So Python actually it's a programming language. I think all of us are aware of that thing. I mean that particular language name. There are lots of languages available too. Just like C, I think we have learned C in our college courses. C++, Java, those kind of languages we have learned. So Python is also a similar kind of languages over there. Not exactly similar, it's different. It's an object-oriented programming language. And for your learning, we'll be using Python as a data engineering tool. Okay. So in yesterday or the day before yesterday, we have learned what is ETL. ETL is a tool to load data from source to target. And there are various tools are available in the market to do the ETL process or to create the ETL jobs. But nowadays, there is a fashion for each and every project. They are creating their own framework. They're not taking any ETL tool, ready-made ETL tool available in the market because they are having, lots of licensing cost and is being engaged for each of the ETL tool. So nowadays, customers' choice, based on customers' choice, they are not using this ETL tool based on the licensing cost or the number of license. So suppose a lots of developer will be working on top of ETL tool, but they are not agreeing with giving a single license to be used by multiple users. So they are also trying to conveying the message to customers that we will be not giving only one license for 10 users or 10 developers. You need to choose. You need to, buy some more licenses. But each of the license cost is very high, and all. For these kind of reasons, nowadays, uh, particularly if there is a good architect team, architecture or anything is there, so they are creating a framework based on top, maybe Java or Python, this kind of languages they are using, and on top of that language they're creating those framework. Okay, and those framework are being used as a ETL tool. Okay, so we'll be learning Python as a data engineering tool first of all. At the end of, maybe first 2 or 3 days, there will be totally some introductory session for different data types, how we can handle the data types and all. What is class, what is functions. So those kind of stuffs we'll be learning because those will be required in any kind of Python implementations and all. Okay, but the main motto of our goal is we'll be using Python as a data engineering tool. And for that, we need to import some more module that is called pandas. Pandas is one of the important module in Python to solve the data engineering problems. Okay, so maybe after 2 or 3 classes on top of Python, we'll be introducing pandas. So after covering pandas, we'll be learning Python to be used as a ETL tool to load data from source to target. Okay, so let's start Python. So if Python is not installed in your machine, so how to install it? As of now, as a basic learning purpose, we can go to this particular link. Okay, I'm pasting it over there in the chat. I am assuming maybe if you are already trying it, it's pasted twice. Okay, it might be there in your system too. So download it. Just go to downloads and download the latest version. It's 3.11.3. Okay, 3.11.3. After installation, you can, if it's already installed, you can search it over there in your CMD prompt. Just type Python. It will be showing you if the Python is available there. So Python is available there in my system with this version 3.10.0. Okay. So which particular date I have installed and all, everything should be showed over here. So after installation of the same thing, you will be also able to see it. It's very simple for the installation. If there is any stuck point, just go to, step by step, which drive you want to install and all. It's very simple. If there is any stuck point, we can definitely connect. Okay. And while doing Python, I'll be, requesting you to install one more software. It's PyCharm. Okay. Because, when we'll be writing a bit complex program, even I can write Python program over here too. Okay. Suppose I want to just assigning a equal 4. Okay. Just trying to type a. Suppose I'm just doing a plus 6. The output should be 10. It's in Python interpreter. Okay. What I'm downloading over here, it's an interpreter only. The software is an interpreter. Okay. I'm writing high level machine. I'm writing a language. I'm writing high level thing. Just I'm assigning a value 4 to a. A is a variable. Okay. As Python, I have installed Python. Python is working as an interpreter. It helps machine to convert my high level language to machine level language. Okay. This is the work of this interpreter. Whatever I'm installing, it's simply an interpreter. So it will be interpreting my languages to machine level languages, and machine will be accumulate this thing at machine side, and it will be providing the output by this manner. But when we'll be doing the complex program, we'll not be doing this thing over here. Rather, we will be using a software. Over here, there is various softwares available, but you can install any one of this thing, no issue. Over here, I can show you some demonstration on top of PyCharm. PyCharm is one of the software we can do. It's a JetBrains software. So that's why I'm recommending you. You can also install this thing at your system. Okay. So here is the link. I'm just giving you the link over there. So PyCharm looks like in this manner. So there are various tabs available over the Python code. I have previously written over there. Okay. So those are different file. I can open those thing. I can save this thing in Windows, and I can open this thing over here. And when I try to execute, just let me choose the thing, and I can execute over here by the execute button. I can right click it from execute is also available over here. Run determinant, this kind of stuffs. I can also execute at the top corner. Okay. My screen is a bit big over here. Not sure why. Okay, there is a button. You can see to execute the thing. I just need in the drop down which particular script I need to execute, and that can be executed over here. Okay. So let me just paste you the link. There is a link. No need to install professional as of now. Maybe for company purpose, if you are just working in an ongoing project in your company, if you are using PyCharm, there you can use the professional version there. Maybe they will be helping you with some licensed product for PyCharm. But as of now, we can use community editions. Okay, I'm pasting the thing in the chat. Just download it and try to install it.
Uh, we got it as an image, Nandi.
Sorry. Yeah, tell me once more.
The link which you pasted, it's showing as an image.
It's an image.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, it's not properly copied over here. Give me one second.
Okay.
Is it the same thing? Let me paste it from here. I hope this should be okay. Okay. So install it. After installation of the stuffs, I'll be giving you some basic introduction for today. So yeah. So what we are doing over here. So this programming language that I mentioned, we are writing high level code, just like we are printing some statement, we are using some functions and all. But the thing I have installed, that thing I have downloaded it. So it will be working as an interpreter. It will be helping the machine to understand the high level language. That's the work of this, the particular file I have downloaded for Python from python.org. Okay. So this is the concept of programming language itself. It's not for Python, but for everyone actually. Okay. So in Python, we'll be using this kind of data types. So int means integer, float means there should be a floating. I mean, it's not a whole number. Suppose 5.6. So this kind of thing should be stored in Python. I mean, as a float data type. Okay. Bool means Boolean data type. String means character data type. What we have learned as varchar in SQL. Okay. The last four is list, tuple, set, dictionary. Those are the sets of arrays we can tell. String as well. String is also sets of array of character. Okay. But the last four will be playing some key roles based on top of data. As we are will be a data engineers. So based on we require those four things quite often. List, tuple, set, dictionary. Okay. It's collection of multiple objects. Maybe the objects are integer in type, maybe the objects are float in type, anything. Maybe heterogeneous object. In a single list, it can contain an integer, a float, a bool, a string, anything. Okay. Tuple is there, set is there, dictionary is there. So those last four I'll be showing you later. Maybe it's starting from tomorrow's session. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So let me show you something. Okay. So suppose, okay, what is variable to? In Python, we can assign a variable just like we can assign something. Just put an assign operator is equal. Suppose 4. Okay, I'm assigning 4 inside a variable v. So this is the concept of variable. I can assign anything. I can assign a string. Suppose toy. Okay. So whatever I'm assigning, the particular variable data type will be automatically modified. Suppose let me just print. Print is a inbuilt function of Python. I'm printing the variable v. The type of variable v. Let me type. Type is also inbuilt function. Type will help to give us the data type of this variable. Okay. Assigning toy in v and I'm printing data type of v. It's stage 2. Let me execute it. You can see it's a class string str that we just mentioned over here. It's taking this thing. Suppose I'm assigning just like an integer, it will be automatically integer. The same variable can be integer. So just like if you have already learned C, over there I need to mention at the beginning what the data type should be. Over here, a particular variable, whichever it's taking, the variable should be automatically converted to that data type. So suppose I'm dividing 4 by 6. Okay, it's float. Why it's float? Let me print value of v. I'm printing value of v, then I'm printing type of v, data type of v. So value of v 4 by 6 should be 0.666666, this kind of thing. And it's a floating point. We have after we have some decimal places after the round figure. So that's why it's automatically converted to float. If I just have a multiplication, then you can see it's also again it will be integer. Okay, so 4 cross 6, it's 24. The arithmetical multiplication. So the particular data type should be showing me 24. Okay, so this is very basic examples on top of data types, especially those 3, 4. Okay, what is Boolean? In Boolean, there are two value, either true or false. Okay, so first of all, one more important aspects, Python is not case insensitive, is case sensitive. Okay, in SQL we learned we can put any cases over there while putting the SQL commands and all. But over here in Python, it's not just like this. Python is case sensitive in nature. So just like if we put true and false should be coming under Boolean. Okay. So its class is bull. If I do the same thing t as small, it will be throwing an error. Why? Because true over here it's a string. So string must be enclosed by single quote. Okay. Now if I just present this thing, it should be string data type, str. So in Boolean data type, there are two things can be coming, either true or false. You can see the color should be automatically modified in PyCharm to show you it's a keyword true and false. Okay. Okay. So those are the basic example of data types. Python variables we have already learned. So tomorrow onwards we'll be starting with more depth, especially starting with those below 4 list, tuple, set, dictionary. When it's been covered, then we'll be starting some Python example on top of functions, inbuilt functions, user defined functions, classes, for loops, while loops, conditional things. Maybe on Monday onwards. Okay, not Monday. Tomorrow I'll be trying to cover all the other data types, list, tuple, set, dictionary. And maybe if we have some time, we can quickly cover up those kind of basic examples by tomorrow or Monday. After that, we'll be learning Python as a data engineering tool. Okay. Any doubt from anyone till whatever we have learned in Python? If the software is not been installed, please try to install it at your system so that when we'll be covering the session, you can do the same thing at your side too. Okay. Any doubt from anyone? Nothing? Okay. Okay, then let's catch up tomorrow's session.
Thank you, Nandi.
Thanks, everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you, Nandi.